What is going on, my beautiful ladies and gentlemen of the world? Today sucks. Today sucks. You're gonna see with all the characters that are involved in all these matches. I'm just gonna be a sad little boy over here watching these replays. We're learning general relativity in physics, and it's fucking me up. Just think everything you know, everything you believe, throw that out the door. That's basically the entire point of general relativity. It's fucking me over, man. A week and a half. Just 1.5 more weeks and I'll be done with physics forever. You cannot believe. Damn. Izayoi wishes she could be done with physics forever too, because Rachel's fucking her up with nature. Like the single worst thing I could think of is that I head to a university, because I'm just in a regular old junior college right now, saving myself some money. Worst thing that could happen is I show up there and they're like, all right, here's your curriculum. Here is your curriculum for the next 2 years. And there's like 6 physics classes on there. I would die. And this poor Izayoi is not getting to play the game. Which, I mean, it is Rachel. I mean, that's the entire point of both of these characters. Their entire point is to get you locked down once and then make it so you don't get to play the rest of the round. And Rachel just happened to be significantly more successful at it. I should have just been a chemist. That's what I should have been. Chemists get to make things that make people happy. Like, think about it. You got all the drugs in the world, whether recreational or medicinal. You can make, like, just super basic shit, like drinks and stuff. Like, a bartender is basically a chemist. Not actually, but, you know, you can, similar principles. I could have had fun, man. But instead, I just gotta learn about the world. I don't give a fuck about the world. Is this the same Rachel? This must be the same Rachel, because the game's going the exact same fucking way. This is what led to me being like, this is gonna be a shitty replay theater. 3 Rachel matches in a row. The first 3 matches that I downloaded were all Rachel, and this Rachel is popping the fuck off. Holy shit, this is unfair. Remember prior to CF 2.0? Oh, they're murdering Rachel. She's gonna be terrible. We're back to continuum shift status. They murdered my character. I'm a fucking moron. Fuck Rachel players. This is bullshit. Like, she has the easiest to set up 50-50s in the game. Good God, like, 2 matches in a row, motherfuckers have not gotten to play. Yikes. Oh, this is the same Amane. Alright, maybe the Amane will get to actually play a match this time. Wouldn't that be nice? Being able to play the game that you decided to try to enjoy this day. No instant block, tried to hit a button afterwards? That's a fucking mistake. There's the instant block. There we go. They were setting it up. They were playing the long con. What the? You get a free punish, like the most significant punish you could ever hope for in your life. And so you throw out 2A. This person is not teching, like just giving Azrael free reign. Now they try to roll when they have double fucking weak points. How did this person ever make it to level 35? How does this person have a positive win rate? Like, everything you should not do against Azrael, this Amane is doing in spades. Like, were they just so fucking shook up by the Rachel ass beating that they forgot how to play the game? What's going on? Like, you don't late tech Azrael. Late teching Azrael just gives him the ability to pick you back up and get additional weak points they're going to fuck you over. This is just not a character you get to late tech against. Alright, the Amane remember how to play the fucking game. casual 4.9k. The only meter they spent was on a fucking... God damn, what are they called? Are they called crush counters? No, that's fucking Street Fighter. Guard crush. Oh, whatever. I've been playing this game since the first edition came out. I know none of the gameplay mechanics names because nobody ever calls them by the actual mechanic names. They just call them what they're based off of. So like when you see Azrael do his DP, it's the exact point. You just call it a DP. You don't actually say the name. I don't know what the fuck the name of that move is. A lot of people just call anything. They, you do something. Holy shit, a negative warning. When you see somebody do, you know, out of the block stun, you can use your meter to knock somebody away. Everybody just calls that an alpha count because that's what it came from. It came from Street Fighter Alpha. The best neutral ever seen in the world. I don't think he can finish this. Ooh, okay, I thought he was gonna need meter, but those 5Cs were doing a lot more than I was expecting them to do. I don't know what that Amane was about. That was just very confusing. Okay, different Rachel, so hopefully this Tager will not wind up getting double perfect. If this Tager's getting double perfect, it's over. It's fucking over. Put a stamp on it, it's done. It's so fucking over. I mean, the one saving grace is that this Rachel has dropped every single hit so far. Also doesn't. There we go. That's what I was expecting them to do. You can, if you can react. I mean, it's more difficult to do online, but Tager's D moves, aside from 4D, are actually all slow enough that you can react to them with characters like Rachel or Hazama that have additional kind of quote-unquote special movement. Nice. And avoid them and whip punish them pretty freely. But the Rachel, for some reason, just hasn't been doing that. Yeah, I mean, this round would have been over 20 seconds ago if they had actually if they had been landing all their combos. But unfortunately, they just keep dropping everything. Barrier's almost gone. He will have... I was gonna say he will have Spark Bolt soon, but he did not sledge far enough to get away from George. This Tager doesn't know how to play the matchup. I mean, it's not like it's any easier if you do... Hey, they actually landed a fucking combo. It's not like it's any easier. Because, like, you want to talk about easy instant overhead setups, easy 50-50 setups. They're easier than ever on Tager. They're basically impossible to miss. Okay, alright, it's working. Personally, I would not, now that they changed it in this version of the game so that she can't use wind on wake up, probably better to force her to wake up normally rather than using Gadget Finger. Oh. Almost won the round right there. Oh, that hammer was a mistake. They should have just left it at Sledge. Oh, they should have just left it at Sledge. Maybe the Tager was hoping that the Rachel would get antsy and try to run up 5C the Sledge instead of the hammer, but yeah, the Rachel just played patient, and hammer is infinitely more whiff punishable than Sledge ever will be. Plus, you saw she got a counter hit there as well, which I don't think she would have gotten even if she did try to whiff punish the Sledge. But you can also delay hammer long enough that you can kind of visually confirm somebody's actions, and the Rachel obviously had zero intention of moving forward right there. So yeah, he should have just left it alone. And if he saw her move forward, then you may consider throwing out the hammer. That all hit confirmed this character's fucking dumb. I hate 9 so much. Like, man, if only the series had just ended at Chrono Phantasma. Just been done. Never put Kokonoe in the game. Tempest Tim, I'm sorry. Never put Kokonoe in the game to ruin it and require an additional patch. I mean, even so, I'll accept post-Kokonoe Chrono Phantasma 1.1, but then Extend came out, and everything has just been downhill since. Because then Izanami and 9 got introduced. Fucking hell. If he had done the dash instead of the 5C, he would have been able to whiff punish that and kill her. Not that it would have been obvious at all to do that, but it would have been a decent idea since she just dashed. She wouldn't really have anything else that she could do afterwards. She would kind of have to accept blocking the dash. Now he's trying to counter. I feel like that's a mistake. Like, the ranges from which 9's normals will hit you anyway, like, even if you activate the counter, you won't be close enough for the actual counter to grab her. Missed the instant air dash. We playing like Nate over here. Okay, alright, that's a start. This is damage. This hurts. Never mind. That is so unfortunate when you see a hit like that, which you know can lead to an easy 4K. If not more, just depending on how many resources you want to blow on it. And they fuck it up. This is really unfortunate for this Hakumen. He has every opportunity to take this, but he's unfortunately just not solid enough with the character yet to do so. It's just so strange to see this, like, people within the highest, what, 6 ranks or so? Because there's only 3 named ranks, right? So being level 34, you're in the top 5 possible ranks in the entire fucking game. And you still, like, lack confidence, lack so much in regard to your own character. It really is strange to me that a ranked system has been, oh my god, that sucks. That was not as bad as it could have been. But yeah, that's just a completely free counter hit right there. Holy crap. But yeah, it's just, like, they're level 34. You would think they would have gotten to a level of, like, being pretty damn good, not dropping every combo they hit. But that's the second player so far that we've seen that way. Like, wasn't the Amane was a named rank, wasn't he? Or was he level 34 too? I can't remember. Good block. Fucking hate air throws. I didn't know you could do that. I think that's the first time I've seen somebody do a run up 5B like that. I'm sorry, that's not 5B. Is that 2B? I think it's 2B. Just barely got caught on the edge of that. At least he didn't get counter hit. He was hoping, oh, nice air grab. He was hoping for a panic ult, not a panic ult. I've been playing too much League of Legends. He was hoping for a panic super right there. I should stop playing League completely. They keep ruining my fucking character, man. My favorite character in the game is Galio, but he's such a tournament monster. Like, he is absolutely brutal with coordination. Like, his tool set, when you can actually coordinate with people, when, like, you're an actual team together, is just monstrous. He is so fucking good at that. That, like, but all those strengths just dwindle away if you play in solo queue. And so, but because he is such a monster in tournament gameplay, they have to nerf him. They have to balance him, being aware of that. And so, like, every balancing they do just makes him so much worse trying to play him in solo queue. and it's so fucking hard. Ooh, he called out the attempt at the air throw. He's been going for that air throw constantly. I don't know if that Terumi intended to actually land an air throw. Oh man, the hit confirm could have killed. But yeah, so they just, like, I feel like 5 straight patches now they've nerfed him in some way, and it's just made him miserable to play. And it just makes me sad, because he's my favorite character in the game. Ooh, yeah, you can't do that. He didn't know. It doesn't surprise me at all that somebody is not aware of that, but Daifunka may very well be the single most invincible super in the game. There are probably Astrals that have more invulnerable frames. Let me go check that out, actually, real quick. I'm going to go see... I want to see if they say how many frames are invincible. There, let me... Nah, I won't pause this. Damn, that is a very green Hakumen. "25 frames of invulnerability." God damn. Yeah, that's a lot. I don't know what, because that was, I mean, that's one of the first things that I learned in BlazBlue in general, because with Tager, my chosen character, Magatech Wheel beats damn near everything. Almost everything. Like, it has incredible invulnerability to it. But Daifunka beats it clean. And given that I played against Bro as much as I did, I learned that very, very quickly. But I'm gonna go check out really quickly. I want to see how much invulnerability there is on. Let's check. Scud Punishment has a lot. He's going for the big boy. Oh, he got the re-jump too. That's 3.5k off a throw. Oh my god, the BM. Is he gonna burst bait her too? No, she's not dead here. If he had done another throw right there, it would have worked, but she still panicked because she had gotten thrown so many times. Nope, Scud Punish only has 18 frames of invulnerability. Wait, what? Magnatech Wheel has guard points, not full invulnerability? I didn't know that. Apparently has 58 frames of... That doesn't sound right. That really doesn't sound right. It says 1 through 58 guard all for invulnerability. No idea. Let's see, who else has something that has a lot of invulnerability? Can't really think of anything.
The wheel of fate is turning. Level 1. Action!
I honestly think Daifunka's probably the most... Maybe it's because... Does Daifunka... Does it qualify as like a grab hit? 'Cause, I mean, it's obviously not a grab because you can't block it. But that's really confusing that it says 1 through 58 all. Unless it's been changed somehow. It's entirely possible that it has been changed. Let's go check old shit. Oh yeah, this is Hazama versus Celica. Enjoy this. Oh, okay, that makes far more sense. This is explained on the Chrono Phantasma wiki page that is not explained on what's it called? On the Central Fiction page. Guard point on frames 1 through 24 works on everything except burst. But then on frames 25 through whatever, because it differs based on the overdrive version and the normal version, it only works on projectiles at that point. So that now makes perfect sense because Daifunka would hit after those initial 24 guard point frames are over. Now that makes perfect sense, and all the puzzle pieces fall into place. We good. Let's enjoy this Celica versus Hazama match. Two of my favorite fucking characters. Think you hit 5A enough? Hazama, this Hazama sucks though. Didn't hit confirm the overhead into Jayako. Can't respect the Hazama that can't do that 100% of the time. She got pretty decent healing right there. And she's gonna get her OD back now. She can win. Oh, she just won this. She got an Astral too. God damn. That's what you fucking get. Have I seen this before? Because I just noticed his health went to 100%. So is Celica trying to be all nice and be like, oh, you're hurt, let me heal you, and her doll's like, Celica, you dumb bitch. Let me finish this real quick. If so, Celica's doll and I have a lot in common. Good answer. Good combo. Got the wall on that too. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Spends all that time trying to avoid shit and then just falls into a 5C. Even the Hakumen's like, wait a minute. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, yeah, you... It's unfortunate he didn't get a punch, but he got the counter hit and the kill. Yeah. Never... Just... If Hakumen is still on the ground in the middle of your combo, unless you are very well aware of the fact that he is in the middle of an animation, don't burst when he's still on the ground. Like, Hakumen has one of the most burst-safe, like, collection of combos in the entire game. And so you really do need to be aware of where the gaps are that allow you to safely burst. That was a combo? Holy shit. Oh no. Finally tech the throw. Good blocks. Good blocks. Doesn't hit confirm it. Oh my god. He's dead though. He could have been dead off of that 5C. That could have been the match right then and there. It kind of sucks to see that kind of... Oh man, we're down to... I need one more. You're gonna see what I've been seeing lately. Like, it's just a whole bunch of just... Ah, fuck it, it's Tager. Why not? Was this one here? I feel like this one wasn't here. What? The Zangief is the Hibiki, not the Tager? God damn it. But yeah, like, it's just... There's so many level 20-ish levels in here. It's crazy. I don't know where they all came from. That's a... Could have been a hell of a lot worse if he hadn't just autopiloted into 2D right there. Like, start of the round, counter hit 5C. One of the worst things to get hit by with Tager. He gets very good proration. Oh, okay, that's actually the worst. The best hit confirm off of that, by the by, if you're a Tager player, cancel into A Sledge. You can combo into 360B. I think it gets you like... I can't remember how close it gets you to 5K. I feel like it's closer to 4. Oh my god, this man's a fucking idiot. I was hyping you up, man, and then you try to BM and you fuck it up. Come on, son. Hibiki could have whiff punished that. But that's also one of my favorite combos that I've seen from Tager in this version is counter hit 5D, A sledge. The A sledge doesn't hit, and then right after the A sledge you go into 360B and it pulls them in and you grab them and it combos. And so after that you can do just a normal 360B combo, 6C into whatever. Yeah, Hibiki's actually one of the characters Tager really just does not get the backdash against if the Hibiki is even slightly decently aware of the matchup. I mean, characters with multi-hitting moves in general, ever since they nerfed Tager's backdash, you just can't really backdash them. Susanoo 6B is another example. Doesn't confirm the roll catch. Could have 2C'd that, could have 2C'd that. Because unfortunately he is getting away with a lot of these backdashes, but he shouldn't be, and he should be more proactive in using his neutral to beat this Hibiki's movement, or just get a free 720. He's not dead yet, though. He would be an older version of the game. Block of that. Gets caught low, no hit confirmed. Gets hit by the cross-up that only works online. Oh, does him dirty. That is unfortunate. We gotta go out with a Tager loss? Fine.